updating the project plan within SPM. Updating the project plans is actually quite an easy exercise. I'll just show you how easy. We're going to click on projects. We're going to select the build the house that we started earlier. What's revealed initially is the project and the two deliverables, which is the foundation and build framing. I'm going to expose the rest of the work breakdown structure by clicking on these three lines at the top. And there's our work breakdown structure. I've added a couple components since the last video. So for instance, here under lay the floor, we had purchase the wood, lay the flooring, and under lay the flooring we have a resource of Peter Company and Harry Company labor. What you'll notice here in this section is it's blank. It's blank because we have yet to add any budget at completions or actual cost of work performed, and we still haven't added any dates at all yet. So this is where we're going to pick up from right now. So if you try to add content in the inappropriate line, the system will tell you not to do that. So for instance, if I wanted to add under build framing, if I wanted to add a budget at completion at this level or at actual costs were performed at this level or any dates, this is what will happen. You click in that area, it'll tell you you must add dates, BAC and ACWP at the lowest level of this work item. So you can't add content if you have, you can't add financial content or scheduling content at the highest level of the deliverable. Likewise, the activity layer is underneath this. Once again, you can't add that content at this level either. You have to add it only at the task level because the tasks are the lowest level that you can reach. The task, and in this case resources, but the task level for purchase the wood, for instance, is the lowest level you could reach under a deliverable called build framing. So what we do here is simply click on any of the areas, like the dates for instance. It will come up and it'll ask you, do you want to view the history for purchase the wood or add a change to the start date, end date, budget at completion, ACWP, or percentage completes? We know there's no history, so we're going to add content for purchasing the wood. We're going to set a date, and we want that date to be purchased by the, let's say, 17th of February. And ending on the 17th of February. Our budget at completion is a fixed price for the wood, so we're going to pay $10,000 for that wood, and we're going to buy it at Home Depot. Again, click somewhere in this area, anywhere at all, revealing the Save button. So now we have purchase the wood, a line item here, which reflects the $10,000 BAC. There's no ACWP yet. And let's go ahead and do the same thing for lay the flooring. Again, if you try to change this date or add content at this level, it's going to tell you you can't do it at that level. So you want to get down to the lowest level. In this case, it's Peter Company and Harry Company, which are the lowest levels feeding up to lay the flooring. So let's go ahead and just add Peter Company. So Peter Company is going to come up asking if you want to add. We're going to say OK. And for Peter Company, we want him, since we've got the wood coming in, let's say a week later on the 24th. and we want him to finish by the 28th. And he is a fixed price of $3,000 for his work. And clicking anywhere will reveal the Save button. And now you've got Peter Company there. We'll do the same thing real quickly here for Harry Company. And Harry Company is going to do the exact same thing. We want both of them there on site at the same time. And this guy's giving us a break though, $2,500. Now, you press the save, and there we have it. We have both elements now completed. We have a complete project plan, an idea that at this point we will start on February 3rd and by February 28th. Our budget at completion is $20,500. The next thing we're going to do is going to add an actual cost to work performed. So we're going to go ahead and get the wood. So someone's given us a bit of wood ahead of time, although it's a $10,000 price, we're going to get a bit of wood ahead of time. So let's get that, and we're going to add. And we're going to get this on the 3rd of February. And this is an actual cost of work performed. So we receive an actual cost of the wood we do receive of $2,500. Clicking anywhere, of course, reveals the save. And there you are. We now have $2,500 under the actual cost of work performed for the deliverable build framing. It shows that we have a 25% completion of that particular activity, that the overall floor, laying the floor, which is a $15,500 budget, is currently 16% complete, with remaining amounts of $13,000. So this is how you can quickly add budgets at completions and actual costs of work performed. If you find out that the 25% is inaccurate, that really it represents a smaller percentage, 20% for instance, then what you want to do is go back in and change either the budget at completion, which is currently $10,000, and either increase that amount. So therefore it's $12,000, let's say, to give you your 20%, approximately. And that's how you would make the adjustments if necessary to bring the percentage in line with what your expectations are. Because if it's 20% complete and it reflects 25% as a reality, and you want to bring it to 20%, which is what you think it is, then you adjust your BAC to reflect the new reality. It's either going to cost you more or less, and that would bring that 25% back in line.